Hi everyone. Remember the feeling when you clean your entire apartment and you suddenly feel like you can conquer the world? Well, that's exactly how my last week as a solo founder went. Except my apartment is my own code base and I am still sneezing from all the dust. This past week was all about building foundations, both literally and digitally. While creating the architecture for YourFam, I have made one critical pivot from intense learning to actual building. It is a crucial pivot from theory heavy learning to building practical mini apps which will eventually fit into the YourFam architecture. The highlight, I have built a mini password protected web application timer.yourfam.co where you can see my progress taking shape. That site would be password protected if you check now. However, this video will explain to you how the interface will look like. I have built a fully functional timer engine with all the critical bells and whistles, namely start, pause, and reset buttons, and automatic resume functionality even if you refresh the browser. This might sound simple, but it reflects the architectural backbone that will power all of YourFam's tracking features going forward. But let's be real. The past week has not been all such smooth sailing. My biggest challenge came, funnily, from an unexpected place, which is my physical workplace. I have not dusted it for the last 6 months, and the accumulated dust has been causing a lot of breathing problems for me. So, last week on Saturday, I have spent full 5 hours in dusting my workstation because the dust was making it literally hard to breathe for me. This physical exhaustion severely limited my productive work for just 2 hours over a span of 2 days. I also wrestled with tool friction when mermaid diagrams didn't render properly despite me installing all the required extensions in the Visual Studio Code. These small, silly, and technical hiccups created oversized frustration, especially when you are in a creative flow. What I am most proud of, though, are the small wins which normally nobody would notice from the outside. I have created condensed JavaScript cheat sheets which have replaced lengthy lectures. That cheat sheet is a learning hack which is already paying me hefty dividends. My dissect first approach in coding has helped me solve multiple UI and state synchronization bugs through reasoning without external solutions. This self reliance is crucial because your fam tech stack will inevitably face certain novel problems that will not have Stack Overflow answers waiting for me. The reusable components which I have built this week should reduce development time in the future by approximately 50%. Looking ahead to next week, I am accelerating my JavaScript learning track and diving into React at an expedited pace. I will rebuild a much more improvised timer app without cross referencing my earlier code. This will test my understanding. I am also finalizing the label taxonomy for meaningful time analytics in Timer. I am also setting up a proper GitHub workflow to streamline updates to the testing site. Simultaneously, I am implementing a mini app blueprint that will ensure consistent integration across the YourFam technical ecosystem. There is a lot happening behind the screens that will make everything smoother down the line. If you are interested in following the journey of a solo founder building in public, complete with workspace dust emergencies and untangling spaghetti code and midnight coding breakthroughs, please subscribe to this channel. I am documenting both wins and struggles. And next week, I will reveal the surprising connection between my timer architecture and how it solves a fundamental problem for all the habit tracking apps. Thanks for watching. And remember, sometimes the most important progress happens when nobody is looking. See you next week.